Jamal's fate.
A moment of unsilence for journalist Jamal Khashoggi, a year on from a murder that shocked the world, which took place here at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. Despite the global outcry, Khashoggi's bereaved fiancée still awaits justice, with more questions than answers. The whereabouts of his body, dismembered after he was tortured. And above all, who ordered Khashoggi's killing and why? He was last seen entering the consulate to get papers for his wedding to Cengiz Hatice. She waited outside and waited.
This is very hard for me because while I was waiting here, I was dreaming of the beginning of a very different day. I had no idea today would happen. When I look back, I don't want to remember that day, but they always ask me about that day. And the day I don't want to remember is commemorated here. But I did this for Jamal. I did this for everything Jamal believed in. We had to send this message.
A US Senate resolution blamed Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. A UN report has called for him to be investigated. Bin Salman said last week he bears ultimate responsibility. But he denies ordering the killing of Khashoggi, a Washington Post columnist who had criticised the prince. Rogue operatives did it, is the official Saudi narrative. The UN expert on extrajudicial executions, Agnes Kalamar, was at Wednesday's memorial. She says bin Salman has tried to distance himself from the perpetrators.
Given the possible implication of the highest level of the state, we need to acknowledge that justice may demand a great deal of political push and commitment and cannot be relied just on the judiciary system in Saudi Arabia.
11 people are on trial in Saudi Arabia, but Kalamar wants states to slap sanctions on bin Salman and his assets abroad, unless he can prove he's not responsible.